Two heavyweights in HR tech, ADP and Zenefits. Which one really delivers? On the left, ADP, enterprise-grade power for big businesses. On the right, Zenefits, flexible HR built for SMEs and startups. Let's skip the buzzwords and dig into what matters most. We'll compare each category, tally the points, and reveal the true winner for 2025. And trust me, the result may surprise you. All right, so here's the mind map for today. We're going to compare price, usability and apps, user reviews, HR features, integrations and APIs, customer support, and business fit. That's a pretty comprehensive battle, so grab your mental notepad. Kicking it off with price, because come on, who doesn't care about that, right? ADP goes with custom pricing, especially for big companies. Sounds great if you're massive and want that tailored touch, but yeah, they keep those numbers behind closed doors. Let's just say, if you're a startup, it's probably not your cheapest bet. Now, Zenefits? Oh, this one's for the transparency fans. Their pricing starts at only $8 to $20 a month, which is outright affordable for small and mid-sized teams. Sure, you lose a few fancier features at the base level, but if you want something that's not going to shock your accountant, Zenefits is the way to go. Winner for pricing? That's Zenefits. No contest. Next up, usability and apps. ADP is pretty slick, honestly, especially when you look at the iOS app rating. 4.7. with 3 million plus reviews. Like, that's insane. And their admin panel? Super streamlined. You can tell it's built for folks managing huge teams. The only catch? Some advanced features mean it's a bit of a learning curve at first. Zenefits, though, they make setup and HR admin tasks straightforward. Their app's not bad, but the iOS rating is a little lower, around 4.2, and there aren't as many integrations going on. If you want something powerful right out of the gate, ADP just edges it. So for usability, I gotta give it to ADP. User reviews time. ADP is just everywhere. Like, seriously, big companies, global adoption, you name it. But, oh man, the Trustpilot score, 1.4. Ouch. People seem especially salty about support. Zenefits gets a much better Trustpilot rating at 3.9, and folks love it for being spot on for SMBs. The catch? Fewer total reviews, just about 170, and it's apparently not always great when you try to scale up. But I'd say Zenefits wins here, hands down. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know ADP started way back in 1949? Zenefits is a baby in comparison, launching in 2013. That's what I call the HR software equivalent of retro versus startup. HR features, let's talk about it. ADP, not gonna lie, is basically the Swiss Army knife of HR platforms. Payroll, tax, onboarding, benefits, advanced compliance, fancy analytics, learning stuff, they do it all. But if your team is tiny or just starting out, honestly, it might be like getting a space shuttle when you just need an Uber. Zenefits has automated onboarding and time off, and cool engagement tools too, but misses out on the really advanced HR stuff. Plus, no late-night live support. For the full HR package, ADP's the top pick. All right, integrations and APIs. ADP has a pretty robust API and lots of options, but it's not the most beginner-friendly if you don't have a technical team. Zenefits, super easy plugin with common business apps, and their analytics dashboards are simple too, but not quite as extensive in the integrations department. Honestly, I feel like this is a tie. They both serve their people, just in slightly different ways. Customer support. ADP offers live help plus compliance support around the clock and just loads of resources. Some folks say the response times are iffy, but overall it feels like you can get help any hour you need. Zenefits does a solid job for SMBs, but if you're looking for live support anytime, that's a nope. So yeah, ADP takes the win here. Finally, business fit. ADP is like made for global giants. If you have thousands, even millions of employees, they scale right up. But for smaller teams, it can easily feel like too much. Zenefits, though, it's built for small to mid-sized businesses. Over 350,000 orgs use it, and it's just more agile at that size. It doesn't really suit enterprise. In fact, no global payroll if you want to go international. So for the broadest business fit, especially when thinking big, ADP is the clear winner. Let's visualize it. Imagine a radar chart, and you see ADP spiking high for features, support, and global fit, while Zenefits dominates price and user love for SMBs. The differences pop right out. So here's the real deal. ADP is the heavyweight champ for compliance, massive features, And, well, the ability to handle huge companies. Zenefits? It's your flexible, budget-friendly buddy for SMBs and startups. Figure out your team's size and needs, and you'll know exactly what fits. If you dig smart HR comparisons, let me know what other head-to-heads you want to see. Optimize your team. Work smarter, not harder.